Remove? Yeah. Yeah. So, one. Would you want one yellow, one green?
Are you saying one yellow or one green?
Yeah. Level 1 is yellow, level 2 is green. Okay. And then we're going to grab our box. So our box is right here and behind our camera. So we're going to grab it and then we'll put it on short box position. So short box means that it's horizontal on the carriage. Yes. We'll have it there. We do still need the ring. Okay, let me check my video still going. Okay, so when you guys are ready, I'll have everyone sit onto the box facing the left side of the room. So let's sit in the center of the box, and then we'll have our feet flat. So let's all shimmy a bit further back as well, so that we want to be able to have our left foot on to the headrest, like flat on the headrest, and then the right foot should be flat into the carriage. Yeah. And then let's make, and then let's all grab onto our rings, and then we'll also grab our short loops, but the one that's in front of you. So we'll grab onto this, and then hold it into the palms of your hands, like that. Yeah. And then we're also going to hold onto our rings with both hands. Okay, so now let's all make sure we're sitting up nice and tall. And we'll inhale to prepare, and then we'll exhale, and we're going to do a little chest press. So we reach the ring out in front of us, and then we inhale to return. So this should be a really easy sort of movement. So we're making sure we're sitting up nice and tall, and we also want to keep our elbows somewhat tucked in the sides up. Okay. And then if we're feeling good here, let's start adding our rotations. So next time we press out, let's rotate the ring towards the football. And then we return it back to center, and then we return our elbows by our sides. So we exhale as we press out, inhale as we turn towards the football. Try to turn using your waist, and you want your eyes and gaze to follow the ring. And then you return back to center, and then you turn your elbows in. We press out, rotate through your waist, try to turn more, yes, and then turn back, and then go. So you should be feeling this in your left shoulder. Okay, if we're feeling good here, let's add on. So we're going to add a shoulder press, or it's kind of like a halo press. I call it a halo press, it's like a halo. So next time, I'll have everyone push out, do their chest press, do your rotation, and then meet me back at center. And then let's float the ring up to the ceiling, and then let's put the ring on our heads like it's a halo. And then extend it back up to the ceiling, and then return our arms back down to center. Making sure that our backs are straight this whole time. So let's go through the whole flow. So we push it out into our chest press, rotate towards our bar, our foot bar, return back to center, and then let's float this ring up to the ceiling, and then put it on. Are we able to have it straight? Yeah. And then press it back up, and then back to center. So you want to keep the ring kind of in the center. If this is feeling too heavy for you, for anyone, just switch to the long loops. This is heavy. Okay, it's fine. And then, and then try to put it on like it's heavy. Does this feel better now? Yeah. Okay, and then press it back up, and then return back to the center. So now we'll do one more rep of the whole flow, more arms, but we're going to be facing the front. So you might want to roll your shoulders back and around, relieve yourselves a little bit, and then we're going to do even more shoulders and a bit of chest. But don't worry, we're almost done. Okay, so let's grab onto our short straps, and yeah, we won't actually need our rings for this. So we can just hang our rings onto the footboard, and we'll grab onto our short loops. Okay, doing so good, guys. And let's have our feet flat onto the carriage, and then we're going to work through some offerings. So we'll start off with our elbows besides our rib cage, and then our hands, our palms are facing up, feet are flat on the carriage, and then we're going to inhale to prepare, make sure we're sitting up nice and tall, and then exhale, we reach our hands out forward, and then inhale as we return back. And I want everyone to be moving nice and slowly through these exercises. We want to be slow and controlled, keeping our elbows tucked in nicely. So you should be feeling this once again in your shoulders, making sure that you're breathing and that your shoulders are away from your ears. Okay, let's add on. So we're going to add on a chest fly. So next time your arms are extended, we're going to twist our hands to face parallel, and then we're going to open up into a letter T, and then we're going to close it back up, and then return. So that is our flow. So we reach with our palms facing to the ceiling, flip our hands, open up to a letter T, close it back up, and then return. Again, if this is too heavy or too much, we can always switch to the long loops, making sure that we're still breathing. And yeah, looking very good. We're going to keep doing this for another 8 more counts, and then we're going to switch to tricep extensions. So we'll keep going at this for another 4 more reps, and then I'll have everyone meet me with their arm out in the letter T. Great posture, guys. Okay. Making sure that our core is engaged. Okay, so now I'll have everyone meet me with their arms out in the letter T. 3, 2, 1, arms out letter T. And then we're going to, I know, is it too much? Switch to your long moves. Okay. It's okay, we're switching to triceps. Yeah. And then, so arms are out in the letter T. And then now let's swim our arms up to the ceiling. Interlace our fingers. Leaning yourselves a little bit forward. Elbows are tucked by our ears, and we're going to work through some tricep extensions. So we're just going to bend by our elbows and then extend out as well as. So we'll keep working through this, trying to keep your elbows tucked in besides your ears, tucked in a bit more, and try to lean your chest a little bit more forward. And then to lean forward, yeah, and then yes, very good. And then try to have your elbows, can you have your elbows a bit? Yes. And then, are you able, is that okay? Okay, so we're just going to do this for a few more, I think lean your entire body forward, and then straighten your back up so your chest is still proud. Okay, we're just going to do this for another 3